thought of the day. Who is going to be the new head of the Democrat Party? So I was looking back at the couple people who ran the primary against Biden. I was looking to see who ran in 2020 and 24. Yes, there was a primary in 24, even though it was set up for Biden to win. They had a guy named Dean Phillips run. He had a hilarious commercial in New Hampshire. You should look it up. It had Bigfoot in it. It was funny. But I don't really see him as being a real contender because he's not a cuckoo, last I checked. But you do have a cadre of some of the older people still around. You got Amy Klobuchar. You got the old head of the DNC down there in Florida, Wasserman Schultz, however you say her name. Oh, Debbie. And then we got Marianne Williamson, who ran against Biden also. She'll be about 76. She's still in play, I think, as somebody that could run. Honestly, though, if you look at where the party's at right now, you're talking like Pete Buttigieg is going to be like one of their guys. I think Gavin Newsom is going to have to do a lot of work to cover up his records of what he did in California. Because outside of California, he's not going to play well with anybody. You got the governor of Michigan. She might have a slight chance. Her and the governor of New York. I get those two confused, so I'm not even going to throw their names out there. Look them up. But she was the one in Michigan, the one that had the fake FBI scheme to kidnap her to make Trump voters look bad. And then the New York governor, she's just a totalitarian. I can't even talk today. Wow. But she's one. And then you're running about it. They're kind of like out of their people. And because Kamala is not going to run, they're talking about putting her in charge of California. You got who else? Andrew Yang has kind of left the party. If he's there, he's going to be in the middle. No one wants to hear Elizabeth Warren talk. Bernie will be too old. Hillary will be too old. They don't have anyone left right now. They got to get this new crop. AOC has probably dug herself in too big of a hole. But I think she'll finally be old enough to run. You got Hakeem Jeffries. I think he's happy in the House where he's at. Adam Schiff in the Senate. Come on now. But then again, they didn't even listen to Hakeem Jeffries unless he told them one thing in public, not to have signs and dress up for the speech, and then behind closed doors, he went ahead and said, hey, go ahead and do what you want, as long as it's organized and looks good. But, yeah, I don't really see who their leader is and outside of a few talking heads. I don't think Stephen A. Phillips, which could probably win, but he's going to make too much money as a sportscaster. ESPN just signed him a new contract, so unless ESPN's in trouble, unless ESPN goes under. So, you've got Stephen A. Phillips and Pete Buttigieg are your leading Democrats right now. And they're going to be closer to center than what the party is right now. So it's going to be really interesting what happens in the next couple of years.